Hey there. Welcome back to Stoic Journey. Today we're diving into a topic that could quite literally save you from a lot of stress and heartache. We're talking about toxic people, but not just any toxic people. We're uncovering the hidden traits, the ones that are so subtle you might not even realize how dangerous they are until it's too late. Now, we've all heard about the obvious signs of toxic behavior, like constant negativity or manipulative tendencies. But what about the traits that fly under the radar? The ones that seem harmless at first, but can slowly drain your energy, erode your self-esteem, and even impact your mental health? Today, we're going to explore 5 of these hidden traits that you absolutely need to watch out for. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. 1. The subtle underminer. First up, we have what I like to call the subtle underminer. This person never directly insults you or criticizes you. Instead, they make small, seemingly innocent comments that chip away at your confidence over time. It might sound like, "Oh, you're wearing that today? It's a bold choice." Or, "I don't know if you can handle that project, but good luck." These remarks are designed to make you question yourself, to feel like you're not quite good enough. The worst part? They often disguise these comments as jokes or concerns, making it difficult to call them out without seeming overly sensitive. But remember, true friends and supportive people lift you up, they don't subtly tear you down. 2. The passive-aggressive master. Next, let's talk about the passive-aggressive master. This is the person who never says what they really mean. Instead of being direct, they communicate their anger or displeasure through sarcasm, silent treatment, or backhanded compliments. For example, they might say, "Oh, it must be nice to have so much free time," when what they really mean is, "I'm upset that you didn't help me." Dealing with passive aggression is like walking through a minefield. You never know what's going to set them off, and you're constantly second-guessing yourself. It's emotionally exhausting. If you find yourself in a relationship with someone like this, it's crucial to address their behavior directly or distance yourself because it's not your job to decode their emotions. 3. The eternal victim. Now, let's discuss the eternal victim. This person always has a sob story, and they never take responsibility for their actions. Everything bad that happens to them is always someone else's fault. Whether it's at work, in relationships, or even with strangers, they are perpetually wronged, and the world is always against them. At first, you might feel sympathy for them, but over time, it becomes draining. Their negativity can drag you down, and you might find yourself constantly trying to help them or fix their problems, which, by the way, never seems to end. It's important to set boundaries with people like this because you're not responsible for their happiness or their life choices. 4. The charmer with a dark side. Moving on, we have the charmer with a dark side. This is the person who is incredibly charming and charismatic at first. They make you feel special, like you're the only one who understands them. But as you get closer, you start to see glimpses of a darker side. Maybe it's their temper, their controlling behavior, or their tendency to manipulate situations to their advantage. Charm is often the mask toxic people wear to lure you in. Once they feel secure in your loyalty or affection, their true colors start to show. You might begin to feel controlled, manipulated, or even fearful of how they'll react in certain situations. Don't let the initial charm blind you to the red flags that might appear later. 5. The emotional leech. Last but certainly not least, we have the emotional leech. This person is always in crisis, always needs support, and always demands your attention. But when you need them, they're nowhere to be found. They drain your emotional energy by constantly seeking reassurance, validation, and comfort, without ever giving anything back. Being in a relationship with an emotional leech can leave you feeling exhausted, unappreciated, and even resentful. It's important to recognize that healthy relationships are reciprocal. Both parties should feel supported and valued. If you're constantly giving without receiving, it might be time to reassess that relationship. So, there you have it. 5 hidden traits of toxic people that you should avoid at all costs. Remember, protecting your mental and emotional health should always be a priority. It's not selfish to distance yourself from those who drain you. It's essential for your well-being. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Have you encountered any of these traits in your life? How did you handle it? Drop your experiences in the comments below. Let's start a conversation and support each other in creating healthier, more positive relationships. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need to see it, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We're building a community here, and your support means the world to me. Until next time, stay strong and take care of yourself.